Greetings, and thank you for tuning in to the 2024 State of Our Daughters Address. I'm Dr. Nicole Steele, the founder and executive director of Diamond in the Rough Youth Development Program. As a girl advocate, confidence coach, and also referred to some as the girl guru, every year, I have the opportunity to deliver a message to parents, partners, and those who are passionate about the growth and empowerment of girls through my annual State of Our Daughters address. This year's message is extra special. You see, our award winning organization has reached an enormous milestone, and that we're celebrating 20 years of transformation. That's right. We've been on the front line for the past 2 decades, providing group mentoring, leadership training, career coaching, and family enrichment activities. This important work would not be possible without the countless individuals, including our remarkable team of Jewel volunteers and mentors, as well as the numerous partners, sponsors, and of course, the girls and the families that we serve. As I reflect back over the past 20 years, our organization has been on the front line. And as I reach back even further, over the 30 years I've served in the youth development space in various capacities, I can bear witness of the tremendous changes and the growing needs of girls and of families. Much of the growth has been positive and has led to new opportunities for development and discovery. It's resulted in innovative strategies created to meet these growing needs. But on the other hand, I've also seen a dire increase in the need for more preventative programs like ours, which reduce the need for intervention on the back end. While we're several years past the global pandemic that paralyzed our world, we're still experiencing the real consequences that COVID 19 created. Yes, we've returned to business as usual and have created a new normal, but it's been said that the full impact of the pandemic won't be realized for many, many years to come. And unfortunately, the high cost of it all is being felt more than ever among our youth and our families. At Diamond in the Rough, we spent a considerable amount of time over the past year reassessing and evaluating our programs and services post the pandemic. It was really important for us to ensure that we weren't doing things just to be doing them. We wanted to hear from our girls, from our families, and our vast team of volunteers to ensure that our model and our method of delivery still matched the needs of those that we were serving. Through a series of surveys, focus groups, interviews, and planning sessions, we gathered the feedback and learned very quickly that what we're doing is working. And many of the components that have been the fabric of our organization are needed now more than ever before. We learned a few things. We learned that parents still they need support, and that proverbial village, you know how they say it takes a village to raise a child, it's real. And the village is a crucial component. We learned that building girls' confidence is key. As parents have seen the confidence of their daughters they've taken a hit over the years. We learned that girls are feeling more anxious and experiencing feelings of overwhelm at higher rates than normal. We learned that basic social skills and soft skills are lacking in this generation, due in part to technology and interrupted social interactions. We learned that kids, and especially girls, are reporting increased social isolation and loneliness and are desperate for social connectedness and a sense of belonging. When we take the internal findings and when we compare them to the national numbers, we find the same to be true. In fact, some recent surveys state that 74% of girls said that they feel under pressure to please everyone. 98% of girls feel there's an immense amount of pressure from external sources to look a certain way or to have a certain figure. Some reports said that 1 in 4, that's a quarter of girls today, fall into a clinical diagnosis. And you think about it, that's of those that are reported. They say that depression is being reported more often in girls today, affecting girls as young as 12 years old. Just last year, the US Surgeon General and experts at the highest levels sounded a clarion call expressing the urgent need to address the rising mental health crisis that we're facing in our nation and in our world. When you couple these things with the continued objectification of women and girls, an increase in violence, the racial and the political discord, and economic uncertainty, it's no wonder our girls are crying out in record numbers. Unfortunately, what we're seeing in these alarming statistics, they don't discriminate. They don't discriminate against race, social, or economic status. As an organization that serves girls from a wide pool, we're seeing the issues remain the same despite household makeup or income status in both our community and in our school based programs. It's all the same. Our girls are continuing to feel the weight emotionally as they filter through the noise of the world. They're desperately desiring to use their voices to experience the positive change that appears within reach. They simply need the guidance and the encouragement and ongoing support. And at Diamond in the Rough, that's what we provide. According to national reports, one of the more troubling shifts in America and Western society over the last several years has been a sharp increase in the number of individuals expressing feelings of loneliness, isolation, and disconnection from their community and even from those that are in close proximity. And unfortunately, some of the highest rates have been found in our youth and in our young adults. They associate this to many things, but the major contributing factor is unfortunately social media. No brainer, huh? While kids spend an enormous amount of time connecting through technology, it in no way compares to the interactions created through nurturing relationships and especially mentoring relationships. Research has proven that group mentoring models like Diamond in the Rough help to broaden youth's network of support and contributes to improve connectedness and feelings of belonging. We see it every week at Diamond in the Rough. With all the data gathered, we quickly recognize that the programs and the services that Diamond in the Rough offers is not only meeting these needs, but are exceeding these needs in many instances. How do we know? Because we got receipts. The past 20 years, we've been providing safe and structured spaces that allow girls to engage with their peers and to learn from caring adults, and it works. In fact, according to the Girls Index report, girls who have strong and trusted friendships with other girls, they fare better. In addition, it's been proving that girl-focused programs like ours perpetuate a positive self-fulfilling prophecy. As women believe in girls and create the structure for their support and development, girls prosper and they thrive. We've come to learn that consistency matters, and helping girls develop routines and creating spaces for them to unpack their daily and weekly challenges is helpful in building resilience and further developing healthy coping skills. When I think about it, I understand that when we look at the reality of all of these things, feelings of hopelessness or overwhelm can settle in for adults and most definitely for youth and parents. But I come with a message of hope. One thing I know to be true is that our girls are resilient. I've seen it firsthand. Over the past 20 years in Diamond in the Rough and over 30 years in this space, I know that mentoring works. We dare not count this generation out. Mm-mm. At Diamond in the Rough, we've experienced the power of awareness and what happens when girls tap into the greatness that lies within. We've witnessed the power of youth voice and seen the positive effects when girls find their voice and begin to use it positively for a greater good. At Diamond in the Rough, we've tested the limits and we've seen what happens when expectations are raised and when resources are made available to girls and families. So, something about raising the bar. At Diamond in the Rough, we've seen families impacted and relationships strengthened, in many instances, even restored as support is provided and as resources are given, not just to the girls, but to the whole family. At Diamond in the Rough, we've invested week after week, year after year, and have proven the power of consistency when building relationships and when creating community. We've experienced the power of partnership through collaborations and sponsorship and the support of our vast, incredible network. There's so much that we have learned over the years here at Diamond in the Rough. And it's through the programs and the services and support of our organization that we've witnessed lives truly transformed. But guess what? We're not done yet. That's right. With 20 years of transformation under our belt, we are just getting started. Even despite the challenges the state of our world has created, we remain committed to the task at hand. As I said, year after year at Diamond in the Rough, we have had enough hope, faith, and fortitude to keep pressing forward. We believe in this generation. We believe that their futures are bright, and we're committed to bringing that brilliance forth. In closing, let me stress a few things. Number one, we're grateful for our incredible army of dedicated and dependable volunteers and mentors, and we welcome others to join us on our quest. We're thankful for the countless parents and the families who allow us to be an extension of their village and who take full advantage of all of the things that we offer. Thank you. We stand in appreciation to all of our collaborative partners and community partners who join us daily on the front line as we work together towards a common goal. We are thankful. We are thankful for our financial partners and our corporate sponsors and the individuals who lend their unyielding support in helping to make the work that we do possible. Thank you. Even with the enormous support, though, we've been able to develop over the years, there's still room for more. And as we focus on the future, we look forward to expanding our reach. We still operate with a waiting list. We want that to be a story of the past. We look forward to touching more lives. We look forward to building more partnerships. We look forward to expanding and growing our team and better equipping them. We look forward to continuing to be part of the solution when it comes to the challenges facing girls and families today. It's been said that there are moments in time that mark a generation, and depending on the moves of many, can determine if the future is bright or if it's bleak. At Diamond in the Rough, We choose to focus on the bright side, and we invite you to do the same. Won't you join us in this movement? You can support our cause in one of three primary ways. Number one, you can lend your support through participation. Whether you take advantage of our services as a participant or you volunteer your time, you can get involved. You can support us through promotion by helping to amplify the work that we do. Share our information with your family, with your friends, with your employers. Share it on social. Be our voice in rooms that we're not in. Become a champion for our cause. Lastly, you can support through partnership, whether as a corporate partner or an in-kind partner, or maybe individually with a one-time or monthly tax-deductible contribution. We also invite you to help celebrate 20 years of transformation by joining our 20 for 20 campaign or coming out for our upcoming Diamond Ball and Scholarship benefit on April 20th. Yeah, you get your black tie and your dress and come on out and cut the rug. You can learn more about our amazing organization by visiting www.ditr.org or following us on social using the handle Diamond in the Rough Inc. We are convinced that together we can transform the world one child, one family, one community at a time. My name is Dr. Nicole Steele, and I have approved this message. God bless.